small miracles. We live in a world where we don't believe in them, but they happen all the time. Just have to get rid of the noise so we can hear them, and get rid of the fog so we can see them. And it's a cool place to be in a spot where I get to witness and experience those simple miracles every day. I'm a lucky guy.
This is the story of David Bailey. As you may know, David was the son of the late Kenneth Bailey, a respected pastor, career missionary, and international lecturer who served in many congregations within the Synod of the Trinity. As for David, he was a family man, but also a beloved singer and songwriter. In the summer of 1996, David began experiencing haunting headaches. After one episode landed him in the hospital, an x-ray showed that he had a baseball-sized tumor in his brain. Surgery removed the tumor, but it was deemed cancerous, and he was given 6 months to live.
I started getting these phenomenal headaches. I was popping excitement faster than I could breathe, and I literally spent the entire night in bed just doing this.
Holding his head and rocking in bed and banging his head on, just in so much pain, just irrational pain.
With the diagnosis grim, David wasn't about to settle for what laid ahead. He researched and found a doctor at Duke University, a Dr. Henry Friedman, who was using progressive methods to increase the lifespan of people with cancerous brain tumors.
Most people in the country believe that a patient with a brain tumor is dead the day they're diagnosed.
Dr. Friedman used a new form of oral chemotherapy that didn't cure the cancer, but it put the patients in a state of remission. It greatly extended David's life.
My faith in God tells me that there's too many things that have happened to say how could you be brought this far just to have it all end. Mountains of faith and hope. I can, I will. After all, isn't that why we're all here? After all, love is stronger than a tear. After all, love is stronger than our fear. I'm always full of hope. I preach it and I believe it.
The new lease on life also rejuvenated his music career. He started a two-man band that he appropriately named Not by Chance.
People come up and say, "Oh, David, your faith and your courage is so inspirational." To me, it's kind of like, well, duh. I mean, what option do you have? If you're told that your life's short, oh, well, then I think I'll go spend it in the corner moping for a year. I mean, why? What a waste. My response to this that people think is so phenomenal. Fighting back with strong messages of hope and courage and music and doing the touring and the writing, and people find this fascinating or compelling. And to me, I'm just doing what I think I have to do. So it's not that big of a deal. I don't have an option. I got to do this. But in the process, I think it makes it a little bit easier for other people to deal vicariously with the grief of what's going on.
David would go on to record 9 albums and tour the country.
In the end, I have nothing to complain about.
Well, of course it is a sad thing.
I'm healthy, my family.
When the parent outlives the child.
My life right now is so rich, richer than it has been since the day I was born. Such a thing as leaving a legacy of what you believe and what you think and what you want your loved ones to remember and to think about. Those are the kinds of things that are going through my head when I'm writing a song. Heaven is full of promises, earth is full of circumstance. Somewhere in between is where love comes to us, not by chance.
David's final concert was held at the New Wilmington Mission Conference 3 months before his death from brain cancer in 2010, 14 years after he was originally diagnosed. However, he left behind a life of hope and resurrection.
What do you do when your world falls through and the things you thought you knew were true turn out to seem like broken dreams and only make you want to scream? Confusion feels so extreme, and you don't feel all that keen about looking for the answers to the questions. So do you wail and shout? Do you fear and doubt that you'll never get it figured out or understand what it's about? It's a simple thing to misconstrue. What do you do? Do you believe you're in a bind? Or do all that you can to find that thread of hope? You know, the one that lets you cope with all the crap and gives you a way out of the trap of thinking that there's nothing you can do? What do you say when the pain you feel throughout the day keeps coming back like it's going to stay, and you just want to walk away, get far away from yesterday and believe there's a better way? What do you say? Do you say that hope is just a game? A rose by any other name, a burning light, a burning flame, a wild beast you cannot tame, a guaranteed source of pain? Or do you say that hope must live? And if you had it, you would give it all away to those who need it more than you. And that would be enough to prove that love's alive and on the move, even if it doesn't stay. What do you say? And what do you see? The mystery of life and love and harmony that tells you that somehow there must be so much more than what's before our eyes. It's always a surprise. Do you see the dawn or the dead of night? Do you see the shadows or the light? Do you think that maybe you just might never ever win this fight, despite having done it right? What do you choose when you think you'll lose? You already paid your dues. You heard all the other views that come at you like the daily news. More voices that accuse. There's nothing there you can use, and you feel abused as you keep seeking clues that could help you move a little farther forward. And what do you find when you fall behind on that path that was so well designed? For all the plans you had in mind back before you redefined who you are and where you think you're going, what do you find? I mean, what can keep your heart alive when everything around you has died? What can help you find your way at the start of each day? What can sing in your ear when noise is all you hear? And what can make you not give up when the world will not fill your cup? What can keep you holding on when everything you love is gone? Now, you might think that I'm naive, but this is what I believe. In every situation, it doesn't take imagination to make this affirmation. One word can cause a transformation. You know the one. You've heard it many times before. But let me say it just once more. The word is not an easy thing. I've seen it heal. I've seen it sting. I've seen it take. I've seen it bring a little bit of everything. I've seen it make a grown man cry. I've seen it make a cripple fly. The word is hope. And always was. And always will be, because of people just like you. And what you say and see and do, and what you find and make and choose. So keep on looking and walking and seeking and talking. Look for hope, and you will find love and faith right behind. They go together every time, like subtle flavors in a wine that gets better over time. Hope is great, but it's not alone. Love and faith give hope a home.
I'm David. I've been singing about hope for over 10 years, and sometimes they call me the Hope Guy. Yesterday, on the news, I heard Michelle Obama refer to her husband Barack as the Hope Guy. And I thought, with kind of a smirk, hey, I thought I was the Hope Guy. And then I realized, hey, everybody can be the Hope Guy. So, this morning, this is for Barack and also for anybody who believes in hope. message of hope never grows old. It's the heat of the fire that drives out the cold. Rhythm of time, it beats like a drum. It's where you were going and where you were from. But the message of hope never grows old. It's sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's a song of the bird on her very first flight, the light of the moon in the middle of night. But the message of hope never grows old. It's the greatest story that ever was told. It's the green of the grass, the blue in the sky, the reason we have the courage to try. The courage to try. Yeah, yeah, courage to try. Well, the message of hope never grows old. It makes the weak strong, it makes the meek bold. It's as simple as sun and joy to behold. Well, the message of hope that never grows old. It never grows old. No, 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 it never grows old. Well, the message of hope never grows old. It's the way that the world's meant to unfold. And as long as you listen, I promise to sing. Hope never dies, let it ring. Let it ring.